I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the great.
Most people know what they need to do in order to get fit. They know, most people, pretty much everybody knows exactly what they need to do in order to get fit. Like to be healthy, to look lean. Everyone knows what to do. Like they know what diet to do. They know what to eat. They know what's good for them, what's bad for them. They know what physical activities they need to do. So I don't understand why people, they're looking for like someone to tell them exactly what to do, but what they're going to tell you is what everyone else tells you, and you know what that is. We know that the vegetables are good for us. We know the fruits are good for us. We know the whole foods are good for us. We know protein is good for us. We know highly processed food is bad for us, and we know working out is good for us. So everyone knows what to do. Like I'm pretty sure most people know what I just said is true. And we know like running's good for us, all the physical activities. So if we know what to do, then why aren't we more healthy, right? Why is the US, why is America have so many people with diabetes and heart disease? Why isn't there more people at the gyms? Why isn't there more people eating healthy? Why is highly processed food the most available food in the US? Well, that's because people are buying it. So we know what to do. We know what's good for us and bad for us. Why do we keep doing the things that are bad for us? Because unfortunately, all the stuff that's bad for us has been tailored to feel really good when we do it, right? Eating brownies and cake and cookies, all that tastes really good. The sugar, the high fat, high saturated fat, right? Eating that food feels really good when we do it. So, but we know it's bad for us, right? We know that eating the bad food is bad for us. And then we know that when we don't do anything and sit inside, like it feels kind of good, even though we know we could be outside running, outside working out, outside doing things, exploring the world, right? We don't, because sitting inside kind of feels nice. It's relaxing. And then eating the bad food while we're sitting inside also feels nice. It feels good. Humans do what feels good. And so eating the bad food and sitting inside all day feels good. So then why do we have exceptions then? If all humans did what feels good, why is there people that can do what doesn't feel good? Why is there people that can eat what doesn't taste very good or as good as the other food? Why is there people that can work out when it doesn't feel as good as staying inside? When it doesn't feel as nice and as relaxing? Right? Why is that the case? Why do people do that? The answer, well, there's a lot of answers, but here's the main topic. Here's the main point. Okay? The people that do what you don't think feels good, to them it actually feels good. Morning. To them, going to the gym actually feels good to them. To them, eating the bad or eating the good food actually feels good to them, and eating the bad food doesn't feel as good as it does to them, to those people. Okay? So they've basically trained their brain to like doing the stuff that's harder. They've trained their brain to like the pain more, to like the things that don't feel as good more, right? But when we train our brains to like what we don't do, or to like what doesn't feel good, when we train our brains to like what doesn't feel good, it actually starts to like those things. And so what used to not feel good, now it feels good. It's almost like self-manipulation. If you can tell yourself and manipulate yourself in a way, right, to become addicted to the things that don't feel as good right now, right? For example, going on a run, that doesn't feel good. But if you associate the pain of running, the pain of being sore, if you associate that with growth, right? If you associate that with becoming healthier, if you associate that with becoming stronger, looking better, right? If you associate that with all those things, it becomes easier to do. And then you start associating pain as a good thing. You start associating pain as something that actually feels good. And then you start to seek that pain. You start to seek that pain, the pain of doing things that in the moment it doesn't feel good, but you know in the long run it's making you stronger. It's making you more mentally resilient, more mentally tough. It's making you faster. So if you can associate the pain you feel from working out as a good thing, if you can manipulate yourself to think that's a good thing, which it actually is a good thing, then you'll do it more. This is something I noticed among all the people, the bodybuilders, the runners, the fitness people, right? The healthy, the people that eat healthy, right? This is something I noticed with all those people. It's that they used to hate what they did. At the start they hated it, right? They couldn't get consistent. But over time, they trained themselves to like it, and now they don't see themselves doing anything else, and they can't go back to the way they were living before because they've associated the things that are painful but productive as good things, right? For example, going through the pain of that extra rep on a set. When you're finishing that set, that last rep, it's painful, bro. But for some reason, it feels so good because we know that last rep, we've associated that last rep with building most of our strength, giving that last push as a sign of our strength. It's like proving ourselves. So if we can associate that pain with growth, with long-term, reaching our long-term goals, with health, with all those things, if we can associate that pain with that, then it becomes a lot easier to do. My name's Justin. Remember, you deserve the consequences of your actions.